本市 The next station is 旭市 The station number is 6.
Thank you.